What's going on, everybody? It's AG here. We are officially a couple weeks out from week one of the college football season. So let's go ahead and preview USC and LSU. This is going to be a Sunday night matchup. So a little Sunday night football from the college football perspective. Spread wise, it looks like LSU is favored by 6. So they're getting the edge there. Then the matchup predictor looks like LSU is being picked 54% of the time in comparison to USC's 45. Pretty solid matchup here. And this could have some playoff implications, not necessarily saying for both of these teams, but the more you go down the line as far as the pecking order, as far as Big Ten or SEC, which one gets more teams in when it comes to the playoff, you could see this come into play. Like, hey, our fifth best team beat their fourth best team, and so on, for example. But USC, we'll start with them, talking about them in this matchup here a little bit. They've got a lot of replacements coming in. All right, they replaced Caleb Williams at quarterback in particular with Miller Moss. He looked pretty good in spot duty last year in the bowl game, in particular for Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley's offense always going to be pretty good. Reports are they have improved that defense a little bit through the portal this offseason, but they are headed to the Big Ten, so they're going to have a tougher schedule this year. Then as for LSU, they lose a ton to the NFL draft as well. In addition to their quarterback, Daniels, they lose a lot of other guys to the NFL as well. First-round picks at receiver in particular. They do return the offensive line, which should be probably the best offensive line in the country, I would say. And Brian Kelly has done a good job at LSU, and in the past, he's proven he can win at Notre Dame. Both of these coaches actually pretty solid head coaches. I would say top 10 for sure. Brian Kelly probably a little higher just from what he did at Notre Dame. But I think this is an interesting matchup. Number one, I'm surprised USC is ranked. I had them ranked in my preseason top 25. I didn't think they would be in the AP poll. As for LSU, they are one of the teams with the bigger question marks for me this year because they almost should be better than they were last year, yet they lose so much talent. How does that necessarily make sense? It really doesn't add up. When you talk about they lost a Heisman candidate or Heisman winner, actually, first-round pick at quarterback. They lost multiple first-round receivers. How does that team possibly get better? But with their schedule, there's an easy scenario and easy map to where they actually are better from last year. But it's all going to ride on the shoulders of Garrett Nussmeier. I think really this game's going to come down to quarterback play because LSU's defense definitely gets the edge here. And really all around here, LSU probably has quite a bit of an edge. But if Miller Moss can somehow go off, we'll see. But the key for me is Garrett Nussmeier, quarterback. As long as he doesn't turn the ball over in this game a ton and just launch an interception after interception, I think LSU wins this game pretty handily. But we'll see. I hope USC can keep it a game because I think USC is very talented. And again, Miller Moss looked really good last year, so we'll see. And they didn't have any terrible losses, minus that UCLA one. I mean, you look, they barely lost to Oregon, barely lost to Washington. So USC can still play. Lincoln Riley's still a good head coach. But I think LSU wins this game by more than 6, probably. I would say closer to 10, probably that 7-10 range. But I would definitely take LSU on that spread, but hopefully USC can keep it a game, but we'll see. But who do you think wins this game and why? Let me know down in the comment section. Comment down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe.